right. Shalom, shalom. Kahawa Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakah Kradash. Shalom and salutations and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, where I continue to learn this 100% truth from. Shalom to the elder bishops and the elders, the prophets, the teachers and evangelists as well. Yahweh Shai Barakatham. Shalom also to the speckled bird, the confused face, the Akim and Aqua, the Akim on the highways and byways, and last but not least, the elect. Back again with another video, praying that you be edified. And this is a sit down, and I'm going to entitle it Keep Learning How to Keep the Commandments. Now we have camps, all camps actually. I can't think of one, that I've heard of or heard speak in the past that doesn't emphasize keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments. What separates them is that it's prophecy. Keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments and not listening, and paying attention to prophecy, and their breakdowns to these prophecies is wrong. The understanding that they have is wrong. This is why Great Millstone tells you that they have 100% truth, because they have broken these scriptures down the correct way for those elect to understand what's going on. So I'm going to attempt, bring my pen out here, to give you the understanding of learning how to keep the commandments. Now understand this before I begin. You cannot keep these commandments, the law, statutes, commandments perfectly. This is one of the reasons why we went off, because we just started to commit all kinds of wicked iniquity, sin on top of sin, and just chose to say, you know what, I'm not going to follow these law, statutes, commandments. I want to live and be like the heathens. So Yahweh Shai punished us and put us on the curse and put us under these heathens. Next thing I wanted to mention to you or tell you is that these laws, statutes, and commandments does not guarantee you the kingdom on the first go around. You don't get it that way. It doesn't work that way. Okay? So the thing you can do is keep these laws, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability and pray. Beg the Most High to have mercy on you, and hopefully that you can be he will have some mercy on your soul and have salvation for you, and possibly even your loved ones. So with that, let's get some scriptures, and I'm going to start off with get that right there. Pass the drink. Genesis 25 and 6. 20. I know I'm not feeling all that great today. Genesis 26 and 5, and it reads, because that Abraham obeyed my voice and kept my charge, my commandments, my statutes, and my laws, and Isaac dwelt in Gerar. Hold up, Salakia. Verse 4, I'm going to start up the top. And I will make thy seed to multiply as the stars of heaven, and I will give unto thy seed all these countries, and in thy seed shall all the nations of the earth be blessed, because that Abraham obeyed my voice and kept my charge, my commands, my commandments, my statutes, and my laws. So because of our forefather Abraham, we was able to have these laws, statutes, and commandments that Yahweh Shai has passed down to us, which becomes our heritage. Second Maccabees 4 and 17. For it is not a light thing to do wickedly against the laws of the Most High, but the time following shall declare these things. The time is what? This time is now. You know what I mean? This is the Most High's time coming up. Because after Jacob's trouble, Yahushua comes. And Yahushua is going to save us. This is why he was sacrificed, because we couldn't keep these laws, statutes, and commandments properly. Okay? Matter of fact. So he gave us the elect. This is okay, good. 14 verses. This is Yahushua speaking right here. This is John 17 and 9, and it reads, I pray for them. I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are thine. So the elect, well, really all the souls belong to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, but the elect was handpicked by Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, by Yahushua, and they belong to Yahushua to be kings and priests on this earth, to reign with him. And when we go with Yahushua this time, the laws, statutes, commandments will be put in our inward parts, meaning that we're not going to go off again. We're going to always know that the laws, statutes, and commandments, and we're going to teach the world the laws, statutes, and commandments, and they're going to have to follow them. It's going to be mandatory, kind of similar to what they're trying to do with the CHIP. They're trying to make it mandatory, and they're going to use another demo to scare the people more into accepting that CHIP. It's Baruch 4:1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High and the law that endures forever. Endures is another word for being patient. Patient is another word for suffering. And all that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. So understand that the laws, statutes, and commandments are life, and sin is death. Baruch 3:9. Hear, Israel, the commandments of life. Give ear to understand wisdom. The commandments are life. Why wouldn't you want to keep the law, statutes, and commandments? It would clean up our people. It would clean up our communities. But that's not how Yahweh Bashem Yahushua wanted it. Again, he set up an elect, a remnant, to come back. Out of all, he set up a few. Second Esdras 9:37. Notwithstanding the law perisheth not. Notwithstanding the law perisheth not, but remaineth in his force. So the law, statutes, and commandments, as Yahweh Bashem Yahushua said, I live forever, and my word and my will not come back void. Let me see if I can get that real quick, that precept. It's Isaiah 55:11, and it reads, So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereunto I sent it. So the Lord is sending his prophets out, which is his mouthpiece, to to speak against Babylon and its ways, and it would not come back void. So everything that the Lord's men have been prophesying about the downfall of Esau and all those types of things, and even the prophet and even the prophecies of what's happening to Israel, it's happening. The prophecies are happening. The Lord's word is prophecy, and Yahweh Shai is the testimony of prophecy. Proverbs 7:2, keep my commandments and live, and my law as the people of thine eye. So the Most High has a specific people that's his people, and those are the Israelites. That's not everybody. Deuteronomy 6:17, yea, ye shall diligently keep the commandments of the Lord your power, in his testimonies and his statutes, which he have commanded thee. And what happened was he commanded us to do these things. He charged us to do these things, and we pretty much nigger. He said we said we're not going to do it. We're going to go against Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and that's how stubborn and stiff-necked Israel is. And because of it, we're paying the price to this day. But it was all meant in the spirit for it to happen, and prophecy was meant to happen. Moses prophesied and said, listen, if you hearken into the words, roughly paraphrasing, if you hearken into the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, then, Lord's life. And if you don't, sin is death. Deuteronomy 10:13, to keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes, which I command thee to this day, for thy good. Behold, the heaven and the heaven of heavens, that means there's three heavens, okay, is the Lord's thy power. The earth also with all that therein is. So everything belongs to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Everything. Deuteronomy 10:13, to keep the commandments, O Lord, and his statutes, which I command thee this day. That's like it. Sirach, Ecclesiastes 1:26, and it reads, if thou desire wisdom, keep the commandments, and Yahweh shall give her unto thee. It's not that hard, gentlemen. If you want to be wise, keep the commandments. He showed his secrets to the prophets. Sirach 11:15, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the law are of Yahweh. Love and the way of good works are from him. So again, any and everything that we get is from Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, the gift or the curse. Psalms 111:10, and it reads, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all they that do his commandments, and his praise endure forever. These things, bad things are about to happen here in Babylon. Babylon is about to live the life that all these other third world countries have lived. You know what I'm saying? And nobody cared to help. A lot of death, uncared for women and children. A lot of men, young men, helpless, can't protect, defend, or do anything. It's just going to be a slaughter. And then Yahweh Bashem Yahushua has to come too. Pardon me, I'm in my garage and it's I'm trying to keep it warm here when it's cold. I'm gonna have to give me a better heater to kind of heat up the space areas that I have. Shalakia. Wisdom of Solomon 8:5. If riches be a possession to be desired in this life, what is richer than wisdom that works all things? See, so we don't desire to be rich in Esau's kingdom. We desire to attain this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that we can get out of here. Call on the right names of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Wa Yahushai, so we can get out of here. We want to get out of here. Just keep giving me love. Excuse me. So Ecclesiasticus 21:11, and it reads, He that keepeth the law of the Lord getteth understanding thereof, and the perfection of the fear of the Lord is wisdom. We read that earlier. So you want to get this understanding. With understanding, and you want to fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. You need to fear, not you want to. You need to fear him. It's a necessity in order for you to have this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Second Esdras 14:25. And come hither, and I shall light a candle of understanding in thy heart, which all not be put out, till the things be performed which thou shalt begin to write. If thou love to hear, Salakia, Sirach 19:24. If he that hath small understanding and feareth the Most High is better than one that hath much understanding and transgresseth the law of the Most High. You're going to learn to understand that you have to learn how to your best of your ability, keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. Some are better than others in other categories of these laws, statutes, and commandments. But ultimately, you are to do your best, and there's things that you can do to show your progress, to show that you love Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. What's that? 1 John 5:3. Let's get it real quick. First John 5:3, and it reads, For this is the love of the Most High, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. Okay? Job 32:8. But there is a spirit in man, and the inspiration of the Almighty giving them understanding. Okay. Psalms 119:34. Give me understanding, and I shall keep thy law. Yea, I shall observe it with my whole heart. That means his whole mind. It means his whole mind. He will observe it. Oh my goodness, yeah. Oh boy. Matthew 5:17. Think not that this is Yahweh speaking, listen up. Think not that I have come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill prophecy. That what? That he must go on the cross and die for us. Oh, good. Excuse me. Matthew, I'm going to jump down to verse 19, Matthew 5:19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But there's order in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. And that's the job that you're supposed to do. You are to be teaching. You learn the scriptures and you teach it. There's nothing else to try to use to try to captivate the people. Like you the one out here, like you the Hawashai. No. Do read Isaiah 28:11 about understanding on how to read the book. You know what I'm saying? Because when you read the book and you get that precepts and you get understanding, and when you get understanding, then you learn to apply keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. That's it. The Most High is dealing with you like that. Abarak. Listen up. This is Proverbs 3:1. My son, forget not my law, but let thine heart help my commandments. Again, your heart is what? Your mind. Oh, okay. Excuse me, man. I'm all kinds of different things going on with me today. Got pain here, and got an ache there, and I'm yawning, I'm sleepy, I ain't getting no sleep. And, oh my gosh. I'm not complaining, I'm just, just speaking out loud. Different nags, but also rejoicing because I know that, this is, I'm on the right path doing what Yahweh Shah want me to do if I'm going through these things. Proverbs 4:4, and it reads, He taught me also and said unto me, let thine heart retain my words, keep my commandments and live. But guess what? Our people don't want to keep his commandments. They want to continue to do what they're doing, man. They want to continue to be a-holes. Proverbs 19:16, He that keepeth the commandment keepeth his own soul, but he that despiseth his ways shall die. That's it. It doesn't get any purer and plain than that. Keep the Lord's statutes, commandments to the best of your ability. That's what you can do. Matthew 19:17. And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is, the Most High. But if thou wilt enter into the life, keep the commandments. Revelation 12:17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to war with the remnant, the elect of her seed, which kept the commandments of the Most High, and have the testimony of Yahushua and Mashiach. So we are the ones who are teaching our people to keep the Lord's statutes and commandments are a big threat to the world. And they are going to start getting ready to use Ice Cube to go against the Southern Kingdom, looking to hopefully not just to destroy us, but to make sure that they try to destroy the elect of the Most High. This is why they're going to start working on how to scan us and figure out where we at, what we doing, how we feel, and what we thinking, and all those things. It's that Revelation 13 and 16. That's what that is. Leviticus 4:22. When a ruler have sinned and done somewhat through ignorance against any of the commandments of Yahweh has his power concerning things, what should not be done in his guilty, or in his sin wherewith he have sinned, come to his knowledge, he shall bring his offering, a kid of goats, a male without blemish. So we used to, when we committed sin, when we knew that we went off breaking the law, statutes, and commandments, we were able to sacrifice an animal for our repentance, for our forgiveness. And Yahweh Shah took that away. And this is why he allowed Yahweh Shah to, he's that unblemished, that lamb, right? And that lamb that sacrificed himself for the children of Israel, really for the elect as of right now, all of Israel have a grace period to get themselves right with Yahweh Shah, because if not, then he's going to destroy us. Oh, good. Oh, man, I'm really going through it. Numbers 15 and 40. It reads, that ye may remember to do all my commandments and be holy unto your power. So we ought to remember. This is what the elder apostles on down, the Great Millstone, this is what they're doing. They're trying to get you to remember the ancient times. They're trying to get you to remember to who you are, your heritage, and to come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments and learn them and apply them. Baruch 2 and 30. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves. We are yet to this day in our land of our captivity. Let me get that. I think it's in, let's see, it's in Micah, I think. Bear with me 1 second, Israel. Micah. Let me see. Mm, uh, no, it's not it. Okay, so it's in Nehemiah. I thought it was in Micah. It's Nehemiah. Nehemiah 4:4, and it reads, "Oh, hear our power, for we are despised, and turn their reproach. For hear Yahweh, hear, O Yahweh, our power, for we are despised, and turn their reproach unto their own head, and give them for prey in the land of captivity." Um, let me see. Let me see that work. Uh, was it Habakkuk? I'm guessing now. Slovakia. Let's see how this goes. Well, now I'm angry because I want to find it. I'm upset about it. Uh, come on, where are you? Boy, that's okay. That's okay. I couldn't get it. I don't want to continue to keep looking for it. Baruch 2:30. For I knew that they. Well, no, I read that one. Isaiah 46:9. Remember the former things of old, for I am Yahweh, your power, and there is none else. I am the Most High, and there is none like me. Um, Numbers 15:40. That ye may remember to do all my commandments and be holy unto your power. Let me see something here. So now I'm mad about it, Micah. Could it be a Micah? Uh, Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sore destruction. Yeah, I'm not sure, but that's cool. That's cool. I'm gonna leave it right there with that, man. I'm afraid that you've been edified with the sit down. I'm gonna say, Kohalo, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bakah Pradash, Shalom, and salutations again, and double honors to the elder apostles of GMS on down, and Shalom to the elect, Abba, Shalom.